Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Will, and we are back. It's more Genshin Impact today. And we are going to be continuing the event that's going on. Seeing how far into this we can get. We were in Act 2, or Chapter 2? I can't quite remember which one it was. Let's check it. Oh shoot, there's a new event started today. Oh shoot, alright, so we got that too. God dang, alright. Falling behind. Alright, let's... All of us got back here and fixed up this place. Was the last beat that we saw on stream.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare. It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire and gather everyone for dinner. I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Ah, Paimon's full. What a great meal!
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too! It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Oh, no, Dad, no apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
Always eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
And I'm guessing they're probably gonna run into the doppelganger.
An ice bath? Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
So much roast meat. Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right. I'm the leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
All right, you two. Time to paint. Have you decided what to paint?
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Okie dokie. All right, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many chapters this event has. I'm assuming 3. It seems to be what they usually have. And I think we're just starting chapter 2. Maybe Bennett's gonna get kidnapped. Never a good idea to break up into groups when there is a mystery afoot. I have learned that from Scooby-Doo.
Here.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference. Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
I can't remember. Have we ever painted before? I feel like another time when we hang out, when we hanged out with him, we painted some.
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face? Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you?
Shush it, emergency food.
Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
Yes! Quality emergency.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Now Paimon's getting nervous. Let me see. Let Paimon see.
Ah.
What is that? Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression! Explain it!
Smooth, professional quality?
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Traveler? Have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
Oh, really? So it's just a hobby then? Oh, well, that sure explains a lot. There's no way you would have made Paimon look like this if you'd had any amount of formal training.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think? Alright then. Paimon, is this better?
It's...
Fancy.
It's...
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Wow! Thanks, Albedo.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should be thanking the Traveler. In truth, ground-up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a portrait painting. Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone.
God, so much of the story would have been cut down so much more if we didn't have Paimon.
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir. I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. A little noisy, even. But I don't dislike it. Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Ah, it's a new day. Let's go meet up with everyone.
Oh, interesting. Nothing happened. I could have sworn they were going to set us up for some shenanigans to happen overnight. Just quickly throw in that paper onto someone. Yeah, I finally got Barbara up to the 90 level cap, so I just have to get her up there. I mean, I unlocked up to the 90 level cap. And yeah, there was quite a bit of a jump between 80 and 90 like there usually is when we level them up. And I haven't really gotten to play with her since then, so we'll see how that goes. And also, let's check the shop. They have been giving out some gems and whatnot through the mail. So I've been picking up some of those. Yeah, I should have more than enough to do a 10 drop. But I've been waiting for that new guy to come. I only have one. That I bought more of those. And we have nothing for this. Yeah, earlier I was looking at our weapons and I didn't even realize we only have one level 5 weapon. And of course it's a bow. Like, ugh. Why? Of all the level 5s, I had to get the weapon I would never use.
Hey, good morning!
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go! If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together.
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Rock slide?
Oh no,
Or,
avalanche!
yeah, avalanche. Snowy mountain.
Look out!
Traveler, Paimon, are you all right? Are you hurt?
Paimon's fine.
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them, immediately.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys.
Detective vision.
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me. Bennett!
A voice.
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away.
Got it.
Alright, let's find this alchemist.
Albedo! No response. Are we definitely looking in the right place? He's not here either. Let's check with the others.
Alright, we're gonna try to make it all the way through the rest of this event today.
Well, any sign of him?
So hopefully we'll be able to start the new event that just started.
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either. Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
Albedo! Are you okay?
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me. I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head? Phew.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it. We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
I mentioned this before when we were starting this event, but like I like how they're adding more story to these events and they're more than just like random activities. But now they're going like too far in the other direction where it's like 40 minutes of nothing but cutscenes. Like run here, cutscene, run there, cutscene, run here, cutscene. It's like you need to break it up with like mandatory, like here's a fight or here do this thing. It's just like they need to break it up more than just like keep running down this path and you'll keep getting cutscenes for the next 40 minutes.
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted. Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
Did Timmy fall down the well again?
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula? Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
I was just thinking, whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
Wait,
We're going in the wrong direction, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We're right at the open arena area.
Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Ugh. Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like this?
Don't worry, it was just a fun cushion. I'm about to pass out anyway. Whee!
No problem at all. Health and safety always come first.
Okay, sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, god dang it. Just when we're about to get off this thing. I'm pretty sure he's the doppelganger, and he's leading us into a trap.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Yula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
Alright. I have a feeling we're gonna be having to fight someone, hopefully, soon. So I'm gonna switch off. I have a Kaya on right now, which he will be useless on the mountain. Who should we put on? Let's put her on.
Oh, how exciting!
Oh yeah, I also swapped main boy to Geo because I was working on a little puzzle thing that I found in Leeway, and I needed to have Geo on. I forgot to even change him off of that, since Geo is by far my least favorite element for the main character. But it should do okay.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify.
Like, hey Albedo, are you the doppelganger? Yeah?
It might be
Okay.
imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe you know what I am referring to. Traveler, I think... you...
Ooh, please tell me the boss fight's gonna be against him. That'd be super fun. Although part of me thinks he's just gonna transform into some sort of... Ooh, cutscene! You! Pretty good music going on. Okay, so he's a cryo type, obviously. So we won't have to deal with Geo. Good, I was assuming it was going to be a cryo type enemy. Nani? Got you.
Albedo, what?
It's not over yet.
Oh, there we go. Now it's going to transform into a monster, right? Oh, is it going to be a giant ice flower? Oh my god. Oh, nope, nope. Alright. Yeah, because we fought a giant ice flower here before.
Brace yourselves. This will be a challenge.
Oh god, yeah.
Stay back!
You're gonna be...
I'm going to cut this weed down to size!
I hate these guys. Wow, that is not doing much damage. Wait, do I need to take these up? Wait, what do I do with these? These up? And does it boost me? Oh crap. This guy looks like he's staying floating. We might need to have a long-range character on. Alright, I think there were 3 of these things, I think I saw.
Verdict is...
Ooh, these walls are actually super useful for this fight. Dude, we haven't even gotten his first shield down.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, this is bad. Even if I swapped to Chi-Chi, it wouldn't really have helped. Alright, yeah, these things are just floating up here. I gotta wait for them to drop down. God dang. Oh crap. Alright, I'm gonna need to take out these guys because it seems like they're just gonna keep popping up.
You pay for that. Time for retribution. Quick!
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
There we go. Luckily, Noelle can do some healing. It doesn't seem like there's any one element particularly strong.
Leave it all to me.
Yeah, breaking down his shield the first time seemed pretty hard. I'm going to assume it's going to pop back up again soon. I mean, like, we're almost at the halfway mark, so probably will revert back to its old form. Oh, or not. Holy shit. Am I just, like, knocking it for a loop or something, or...
Retribution!
What is up? Yeah, thank God Dayluk, his moves seem to refresh pretty quickly. Dang it, I was hoping I could power through that with a charge attack.
Terra Smash!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Wow, this is actually pretty easy, and it definitely feels like... No! Oh, thank God. Oh no, I don't think it hit him.
As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me.
Oh, we got him. Wow, that was actually much easier than I was thinking it was gonna be.
What in the world was that thing? One moment it was human, the next it was a plant.
Whopper flower.
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical. Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior.
Dude, so it's like invaders. Beating out the body snatchers, except with whopper flowers. That would actually be a cool concept. If you got like an emergency note from like one of the cities, and you show up there, and like everyone's acting like super weird, and it turns out most of them were replaced by whopper flowers. That'd be sweet.
But when it disguises itself as a human,
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
yes. Maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
You know, the main guy has a voice actor. They could be voicing
Anyway,
all of
At
that.
least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that, if you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Huh? Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go!
See what the next part is. I'm assuming we're still trying to get back to base camp. We'll go here and then we'll run into base camp. Yeah, there's still one more, I don't know what it's called. the objects that you use to refine a weapon rather than making a duplicate of the weapon. Like,
I'll catch up.
we get those whenever it's like a special event weapon or something. They'll usually sell an item in the shop which allows you to refine it, rather than giving you a blueprint for the weapon. There's still, I think, one more, maybe two, that are in the shop, but it's in a separate area. And it involves a currency we have yet to be able to get. So I think once we finish up this act, this chapter of this story, we might unlock some more side quest stuff. More, yeah, side questy kind of stuff. To get some more currency. And I'm still stuck at 3 snowmen. I think I can unlock another one to build after this chapter. God, I'm tired.
Woohoo! I'm back!
Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough given your situation.
Impending doom.
Come on, don't put it like that. Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then please, come with me. You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here. Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good. Shall we set off right away? Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter. Yes, this mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. glassblowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glassblowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow, so that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the impostor intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself. You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined. People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Oh. I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide in Teyvat. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure. My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you in the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
They really are doing a lot more cutscenes for events, and I'm really appreciating it. Like, they did a couple for the last one with Shiki Taisho, but they're doing quite a few for this one, too. Heyo! Whoa! Alright, we got a bunch of stuff. Alright, so yeah, these are the rewards that I need.
Guess what? Paimon's story is finished. Let's go see Albedo again. I didn't quite catch your request.
What do we do with the
Someone
painting?
needs assistance.
Trying to find. There's got to be one more area to make snowmen. Alright, let's look at the event. Got 5 days left on this. Yeah, for this, it says we have to make like a 4th one. Oh, we gotta complete the 3rd act for this to unlock. Yeah, these 3 just like kind of got unlocked pretty like quickly right off the bat. This, it's the same events. Like, go to challenge. Let's see where this sucks. Is it okay? Interesting. So like I said before, there was an ice flower there that we had to fight, and it was in kind of like a co-op event where you'd have to get into a group with 3 other people to fight it. So it seems like they're folding, like, that was an event on its own, so they're like folding that event into this. Alright, let me actually check what some of the requirements are. To defeat all the arcane. Okay. And then for the shop, I think there's only one item that I'm really looking for. We've got more than enough of these. We can pass on this. 2, we need 2 of these, which means we need 800 of those. Okay, yeah, because that will bring us up to the cap of refinement is like level 5, and this should bring us up to level 5 by getting both of these. So we need 800 worth of metals. Alright, so this is just going to be a repeat of the fight, actually, so I don't think we're going to do that. Sorry, I don't know why I teleported here. I wasn't thinking. Nope, let's go quest. That's what we need. Act 3. Alright, let's do Act 3. Yeah, that's just a repeat. We might do that fight again. I'm not sure if I will, though. I'd rather do new stuff on stream than just repeat what we've already done. So, I'll hold off on that. If we get more time later on, then we might come back and do it one more time. And then hopefully get some medals and whatnot. Because yeah, so far, as far as I can tell, when it comes to special events that have weapons, after that event ends, there's no way to get the refinement materials for it. At least as far as I know. I've never had to look into it because I've always got them. So hopefully we'll be able to get the refinement materials this time around. For this sword. Don't break the streak!
Albedo!
Traveler, Paimon. I suppose your story is ready.
Yep. How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
I hope it goes too all cartoony.
Paimon first!
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on whopper flowers to transform their appearance. After a lot of pain and suffering, the whopper flowers finally took on a human form. Then they stood by the side of the mountain to wait for unsuspecting bypassers. To whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?" If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before the whopper flower ate them alive in one bite.
Ooh, truly frightening.
What the? You two aren't scared at all! Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own!
In other words, the whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family? Paimon made up this story, but now Paimon's the one who's scared by it.
It's a good story. Oh, may I write it down? I may bring it up in future conversations.
What for? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
Mine is a little longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist. A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human. However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence for himself.
This is giving Paimon the chills. So scary.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes, and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. Subject 2 was highly intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities, and transformed it using dragon blood and alchemy. And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
What? There's 3 of them now?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection. In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an instinct. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing, sword, name, and friends. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next.
This is way too scary. Paimon's never gonna be able to trust anyone again.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different from Subject 1. What's wrong? Are you scared?
What happened then? What happened to the stranger?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns. This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently. Maybe soon, he would get his chance to become truly human.
That was intense! So what happened after that? Did Subject 2's plan succeed? Paimon can't bear thinking about it!
Fortunately, Meta is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all such creatures. I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny, and in desiring to create? Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods? If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect, and what purpose does it serve? Nothing special, but whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
Poor Albedo.
Hello? Traveler, are you here?
Hey, is that Amber?
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too, Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here, so forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
Alright, we are officially in chapter 3. Good lord. Some are long. Yeah, I was really thinking that they were gonna do another one of those little animated sequences for Albedo's backstory. Or like the story he told, at least. A little disappointed that they didn't. bastards. Yeah, I need to like stay engaged with this game, man. Like whenever they do long cutscenes like that, my mind just starts wandering after a while. Especially today, I am so tired. It is officially winter season, which means I got to do shoveling, and that makes me so sleepy. Alright, so I wonder what this is gonna be. This is probably just gonna be a lot of cutscenes and revealing,
Someone needs assistance.
yeah, the doppelganger. And I was thinking about maybe trying Shin Megami Tensei. I haven't played the original, but I have tried like Persona. But the new Shin Megami Tensei, like a bunch of people have been playing it and talking about it. I've been thinking about maybe picking it up. But I'm a completionist, where it's like I want to start from the beginning and make my way through. So it's like I need to, one, look into whether or not I'm actually interested in it, and two, figure out how I could play the whole series if I am. I believe some of them are for PS2. They're like ports, digital ports.
Guy.
Allow me to introduce Yozerf. He's Joel's father.
Oh, he's got that name. Okay.
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The traveler's helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
And he wears a beret.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you enough.
Wow, this is amazing! Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure.
Why does this sound so hard to believe?
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
Bennett, stop talking about rubbing
The
off
place
on
I fell to
people.
was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had in my whole life. Then I met Yozerv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh?
Wow, so it was completely by chance then.
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having memory problems. He didn't even know his own name. The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then, so I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying out, "Dad! Dad!" That's when Yozerv suddenly started to remember.
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will not, no, that I cannot forget.
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel.
Yozerf, don't you remember anything else at all? The poor princess, feeding the foxes?
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. Maybe it's because of the head trauma. I'm not sure. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what kept me alive.
Dad, I was so worried about you.
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry. Daddy's not going anywhere. I'm here to stay.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Is he a doppelganger?
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Benin on that mountain.
I knew it. Ugh, I just...
No. I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerv on a mountain this huge. Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just unlucky enough.
Yeah, don't blame you, 'cause I blame you.
Ballad. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
Huh? Am I? I was just telling the truth.
Oh yeah, I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks, everyone. You all helped look after me, and I will always remember it. But I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
Huh?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Wow! Really? Oh, this is awesome! You're the best, Auntie Eula! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now! How cool is that?
How can I ever repay you all? Thank you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman. Can we do it now, please?
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now. I'm sure I'll see you all another day.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallid and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh? But Cyrus, I think I kind of made up for my mistakes this time, you know?
See you guys!
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Aw, are you sure? This must be really important to you.
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow! Now our snowman won't melt either!
You're welcome. Just keep it. That's all I ask. Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See you later.
Everyone's gone. Seems like they've all got their own stuff to do now. Oh! You know what? We've been on Dragonspine all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Albedo about how to make a fruit juicifier machine that could keep the juice fresh. Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem pretty eager to please after all.
Alright, back to town, it looks like. You know, since Dragonspine is on the border of Mondstadt and Leeway, I really hope one of these days we'll get a mission from Leeway to go to Dragonspine. And like, maybe they'll set up another, like how they have a little outpost here, maybe they'll set up an outpost like right here. Or something. That'd be cool. I wanted to teleport. That's why I went there. Alright, teleport. There. Yes. And there's also some people I need to pick up. I sent some people out to get some metal so that I could craft up a weapon. I don't remember what weapon exactly, but it was a weapon. Let's see if he's got anything for us.
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are you?
Timaeus, will you help us?
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
No, but Paimon's Sunsettias are gonna go to waste without it.
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsettias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again.
That's impossible.
They messed up. I specifically was looking at his neck. Every time we've talked to him, ever since we figured out that's the difference. And when he was walking up, he definitely had it on his neck.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this. Right, Traveler?
See, they just showed one scene where I didn't have it. Okay, so it's not just
What about
weird graphic things happening.
What's
It's
wrong?
popping in and out.
Is there something on my neck? From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them.
You could always live on
We
Dragonspine.
were just introduced into with the object that can make this possible. The object that Eula gave the kid to keep the snowman forever, you could do that with ice, couldn't you? And make an ice box with that.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work. Okay then, shall we go with that idea?
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into fruit trees. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when they finally bear fruit, you will have some fresh Sunsettias.
No way! Then Paimon will have to be a gardener. That's not the goal here.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
Albedo, stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sunsettias.
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon. They are the rarest, super duper sweetest Sunsettias ever. And they're not for you.
Okay, but they're just Sunsettias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
Huh?
Wait, what? Okay, I guess there's there's got to be 4 parts because there's no way that's the end. Gotta travel back here for the puffy snowman. Yeah, so that was weird, and something's up. There's got to be another part to this. Or are we just like growing paranoid over that, and it's going to conclude in another event? Because yeah, last year around winters when Dragonspine was introduced, and we first was introduced to Albedo, and we really haven't had much more interaction with him since then. So it's been almost a year, roughly, since we've had any real interactions with him. But then there's this guy. He could also be a duplicate as well. I'm just gonna quickly chop your dad's head off and see
Someone needs assistance.
if it turns into a whopper flower. There we go, finally. Alright. 4th one has shown up. Means we can complete that final one. Alright, we got 1 head left. Hands. And hair. Scarf. Nice. Alright, which means it is complete. Means we can get all the snowman parts, and if I remember correctly, we can actually use these parts in the Serenity pot, I believe. Alright, yeah, and then we'll look back at the... Yeah, okay. Wait, for reals though? Wow, we're really, there's not...
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Wow. I would have really thought there would be another act to this. Maybe it will pop up in the next few days. Ah, dang, wow, alright. Well, since there isn't another act, I guess... Huh, what can we do? We could fight the Whopper Flower. We'll do that one more time today. Just let me think real quick. I could do a better replacement. Like, Barbara's a must-have since she's, like, the healer and her ult is totally clutch. Plus, her revive ability. I haven't looked at everyone's special abilities. And I don't know if anyone else has the same ability as Barbara, where if someone dies, they can be brought back to life. But yeah, that move alone, I'd say, is keep her on the team. Try this again. Oh, we could do a co-op. Sweet, let's try this then. We don't do too much co-op stuff on stream, so let's give it a whack. It should be pretty easy and fast. We'll see if we get any special things. Yeah, it's weird. The requirements that we need to meet for some of those missions, I don't know if we're doing co-op. Like, one of them is like defeat 4 lesser enemies, so like the little slimes that they summon. Does it count if we're in co-op and everyone defeats one? So would that count as 4?
I'll catch up.
Or would that just count?
I must leave no stone unturned.
Or would it just count the one that you destroyed? I forgot I can't change who I play.
Someone needs
I
assistance.
come in here. Well, taking down the shield isn't super bad.
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Wait, hear me.
There we go, there's one down. Crap, I've got to do this. Alright, looks like someone took out the other one.
Barbados, guide us.
Yeah, having that fire bonus with Bennett really helps. Oh, we get those just for fighting him. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was thinking that's gonna cut it pretty close in terms of like having to complete all of those just to get the having to complete the special requirements to get the medals. I thought that was gonna cut it pretty close to how much we needed. I completely forgot of. Yeah, we'll probably get medals just from fighting them. But yeah, this is almost identical to the ice flower that was here before. Obviously different enemy, but it's like still. The way that they set it up, this is basically the same.
Wow. Where did that come from? Let's light it up!
Now I'm gonna save my alt.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Oh.
I'll catch up.
Let's light it up!
Crush. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
We still don't have a fourth person.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, dang it, the ice helmet. I was hoping doing my charge attack would keep him somewhat stunned and keep him out of bringing up his ice helmet.
Steady as stone. I'll catch up.
Yeah, I keep forgetting on doing this.
As a dutiful maid would.
Do I have to break through his whole helmet before we get that final little bit of HP? Dang it. Wow, that was so much quicker. Wait, that brought us up to 600. Wow, yeah, they're being pretty generous with how many of those they're giving us to how many we need. We just need to fight it one more time, and then we'll have more than enough to get the items that we need. Plus, I don't even know, I might have already gotten something. Needed some of these. Oh, yeah. Boom, we already have enough. Sure, why not? you find a good team in co-op, it's like, go for it, man. And we got a bit of purple paper, so we could probably throw that down on Barbara, maybe get one more level out of her.
Leave it all to me. Light it.
Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. There's a little, breezy there.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, we got another person in our group. Finally. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to change who we're playing as.
Nowhere to hide.
Although maybe in between matches we can. And now that there's 4 players, maybe the flower will be a little more difficult. I don't know how the scaling goes, since I don't do co-op that much.
I'll catch up. Steady as stone. More speed. Time to clean up. Leave it all to me.
Going in! Eye for an eye! Off we go! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Shut up!
Yeah, look at that. Kuching is doing like 3,000 some odd damage there.
Action will be mine.
Off we go! To the chase!
Although when I ult, I am doing quite a bit of damage. Oh my god! Kuching just did a 9,000 damage hit.
For an eye!
See, that's the kind of shit I need to figure out how to do with my guys. Although maybe there is a factor of they're possibly comboing already because of all our different elements.
I condemn you.
Benny's adventure team!
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
How do we do the emotes? I don't know how to do that on here. Oh, buddy! Snap! I didn't even know this was a thing!
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Let's light it up!
Steady as stone.
Let's light it up!
Homemade wood.
Shudder!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Freeze to the core! Crush! Rack and ruin!
God, it's just a giant cluster of like color.
Beg for mercy! Everybody stand! Shudder!
As a good knight should.
Beg for mercy!
Boom. Alright, I think I'm gonna bounce out. Leave team. Yeah, shit, I didn't even like I don't use chat on this because it's PS4 and who the hell uses chat on that? And I didn't realize that they have their own little emotes. I think I've seen some of those on their Twitter, but I just assumed that was for the PC version or those were like free for like Twitch or whatever, because I don't even know. Does Genshin Impact have a Twitch page? I haven't even looked into that. But yeah, I just saw some fun little emote things, and I thought that was maybe for just the PC version of the game or something. Although that doesn't make sense when I think about it. Of course, it would be in here, but it's like nobody uses chat. That's sweet. So we got our requirements stuff. Yeah, so many people use shield. Oh yeah, that's... Did we get anything else in here? Nope. You know what? Hey, we got everything that we wanted. So let's level up that sword and put in some of that purple paper on Barbara.
I wonder when I'll be as tall
Yeah,
as my big
almost
sister.
2 levels. He has it. Yep. And I find it interesting. They swapped out Albedo's. I don't know what his cannon sword was before. I thought it was the purple one that we got from Dragonspine before. I thought that was his like official sword that he uses in like cutscenes. But now it's this one. And I'm thinking back, it's like, was I wrong the whole time? Alright, let's enhance this sucker. Boom. 4. Nope, nope, wait. Ah, I hit the wrong one. Dang it. Boom, rank 5, max. Elemental skill damage is increased by 80% of defense. So yeah, someone with high defense, that would be super good with. I don't think I can level up the sword. Ah, dang it. Yeah, we need this. Maybe we can craft it. Let's go to a crafting station and see if we can craft this sucker. And get some more levels, since it has bonus XP right now. Let's go see if we can do that. But yeah, playing this game co-op makes it so broken. Because yeah, solo, obviously you have to figure out how to like combo things by yourself. But when you have a partner, even if it's just one other person, it makes combos way easier to do. Because it's like one person, it's because like each person's just throwing out their own element. You don't have to worry about switching. The yeah, really wish they'd do something about this super long list. Oh, snap. Okay, we can make quite a few of these. I don't know how many more we need, but we'll make 12. And yeah, honestly, I put the world level back at world level 7, and I haven't really seen too much of a difference. Like, most people gained, I think, maybe 4 or 5 levels instead of, like, jumping 10 levels. So, this wasn't that bad. But, yeah, dude, our adventurer rank, like, I don't know at what point it was, but it was relatively recently. I think it was sometime around, once we got to world level, like, midway through world level 5, our adventurer XP just, like, plummeted into the ground at, like, how much we'd get. And it just became so slow of a grind to try to level up the adventurer rank. But luckily, like, level 20 is like, level 20 or 25 is like basically what unlocks the entire game for you when it comes to adventurer rank. We're level 54. What were we doing? We were leveling up that sword. Enhance. Oh, dude, this is really cool. Okay, so this boosts your defense, and then its effect plays off of a percent of your defense. So this boosts it by 50%, and then this takes 80% of it. Dude, nice. Comboing aspects of the weapon with itself. I don't have any weapons, do I? I don't have any extra weapons or crystals. Shit. I did not realize that. Alright. I don't think we've talked to her in a while, so let's see if she's got any new recipes. Oh, no. Dang it. And there's also the craftsman that's up here, who once gave me some blueprints for some stuff, so let's see if he's got anything. I think it's up one more level. Aha! Made it. It's nighttime. So of course he's not here. Let's do a quick time jump. Oh yeah, I also bought the fishing pole for Mondstadt. I was finally able to get the fish I need. That only took like a few months to do. You there. Yeah, I'd really wish that they'd use these guys more. In terms of allowing us to buy stuff from them. Yeah, because it's just this basic stuff and then nothing ever again. Like, man, utilize them. Give them, like, quests for us to do. Like, oh, go chop down this amount of wood and we'll give you a blueprint. It's like simple stuff like that, man. Alright. And let's actually... We're gonna be doing this next time, but might as well. We're gonna start the next quest. But first I need to show you guys something. So I found this out. When you come to her, they have the usual thing where this allows you to turn in your sigils, which we've already bought and everything long ago from this person. But they also have a new thing here too. And that's this. If you click it, you get this menu with these special event items. If you didn't already pick them up. Which I think is cool, and I hope that they expand this out more. Or give more people this kind of shop. Where it's like, here's some items from a special event that happened a year ago. So it's like, items that are clearly useless now, but like they were around a year ago.
Add Astra at...
And ask for Abbott sauce. Yeah, I think I only needed like 6 or something. But I cannot remember what I was trying to build. Alright, let's see. Nothing. What, still? Dude, 1. I'm off by 1. Oh, you suck. Yeah, all I have is book. The book. Yep. I'm surprised there wasn't anything for the event, completing the event. But yeah, let's at the very least completed that. Apparently. Like, that did not feel like completing of an event. Let's go to this quest, at least do the first conversation. So hopefully we'll be able to unlock the store and see what's going on with that.
Whenever you need me,
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm assuming we're going to the tea house. Actually, is it the tea house? This actually looks like it might be at the Adventurers Guild instead of the tea house. Yeah, I just want to do the first conversation so we can like unlock it and see if there's like an event store or anything that goes along with it, and we could see like what is in the shop if there is one.
I'll catch up.
Oh, they blew all their budget on the last event. What is this gonna be? Maybe tracking down some animals? I doubt we'll have to like fight them or anything, so this is probably just gonna be have to go out and find them. Use some tracking skills. Some chucking skills. Tracking skills. I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite in a long time. It has easily been a decade.
Someone needs assistance.
Wait, was that always there? Next to the meters, it says lower. I don't recall that. Them actually saying it. I just remember there being like an arrow. But I could just not be paying attention. Wow, I didn't actually notice the design of this place. Or like the sign and the drapery in front of it. I wonder if they'll make any larger towns or cities in this game, because it's like, yeah, this is a city and it's a decent size, but I wish that they'd make one where it's like huge, like double the size of any of the cities that they've made so far. Because that'd be cool. Maybe in the desert. Huge desert city. Or maybe a... No, wait, this is electro. I was gonna say maybe an electric one. It's like, this is electric. Ooh, I wonder what they're gonna do for water. If they're gonna do like a Venice-themed world area, or if it's gonna be more of like, it's underwater or something. That'd be cool. An Atlantean-style thing. Because there are like human animal / monster hybrids in this world. There could be fish people. Got a unique item. Let's check the event to see. Event details. There we go. Okay. Okay, this doesn't look like it's got a shop. It just has like simple rewards, which are pretty decent. Alright. We're not going to continue from here. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay, so it's a capture net. So we got to equip it, obviously. So I'll equip it right now, because I'll probably forget by Thursday. Pickups. Look at our list, it's really growing. What makes an item blue versus purple when it comes to this stuff, you know? It's like, obviously, Serenity Teapot's like the most valuable thing we have, but... Okay, that's equipped. And then, how much longer is the sale going on? 6 more days, and then they'll swap it over. And then we'll spend all of our stuff. Hopefully we can get the Oni. I really hope so. Although we did just get a 5-star character, like a couple 5-star characters, not that far apart from one another, so I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't get them, but maybe. Yeah, like even these, Albedo, Eula. Like we need, like vast majority of the characters we still need are all 5 stars, so. Pretty soon I'm actually starting to consider trying to do this more. Do the weapon drops more. And try to get some more 5-star weapons, since we only have one, and that's a bow. But yeah, that is going to be it for today, guys. Finishing up the, what's it called? The snowstorm event. And then, yeah, we're going to be kicking this. We just kicked it off. We're going to be continuing this on Thursday. Tomorrow, we're going to be continuing some Slime Rancher, which we just started yesterday. I thought it was a fun little game. I can't wait to play more just to see if it grows in any more depth or if it just kind of maintains where it's at. But I found it very just relaxing and chill during that. And I actually found it a little bit hard trying to talk during it just because I just kind of zone out and just relax with it a lot more. Unlike this one where it's just like, today's stream was just a lot of cutscenes. It was like almost, I'd say an hour 20-ish, maybe. An hour solid of just a lot of cutscenes. So today just kind of felt like blah. And like when I'm not like actually focusing on the game, like trying to do something, I just become so freaking tired just sitting here. But yeah, if you'd like to see any of my past streams, there's a link down below for my YouTube channel, as well as a link over to my Twitter, where I tweet out every day when I'm online, as well as what I am playing, as well as I also usually retweet any art and stuff that I make that I post on my other Twitter, which is separate from all my gaming stuff. Yeah, getting into NFTs and stuff like that. Recently, just launched an entire tarot card line. You know, same old, not making any progress. That's life. Anyway, that's it for today. Tomorrow, Slime Rancher. Thursday, more Genshin Impact, and this weekend, we are going to be continuing some more Cyberpunk 2077. And me and my obsessive collecting shall continue in that game. But yeah, thanks very much, everyone, for coming out, hanging out. And if you could drop me a follow, either here or over on YouTube or Twitter, anywhere, really help me out. And I really appreciate it. But yeah, hopefully I will catch you guys tomorrow, Slime Rancher. If not, I'll see you guys back here on Thursday with some more Genshin Impact. Bye!